you doing? Very lucky to be joined by Erik James Stolhanske from the comedy organization Broken Lizard. You may recognize him from such movies as Supertroopers, where he plays the character Robbie Roto, aka Rabbit. Club Dread as the Fun Police Sam.
Nobody ever suspects the Fun Police.
And in Beerfest as Todd Wolfhouse.
Beerfest, I had the great honor of having a very fun brother right here, Paul Soter, Jan Wolfhouse, brother in Beerfest, which is great.
Much come, brother. Much come.
That's our Sons of Anarchy tribute. Also, Dave, the DJ.
DJ Dave.
He played two twins. He played
Donnie
and
Dave?
Dave? Yeah, Dave and Donnie.
I played two Daves in my career.
Play a lot of Daves.
How many people can say that? Wow. I told myself I wasn't going to cry.
The Meow guy, Supertroopers.
All right, Meow.
Right here, Foster.
Carl Foster. Not so funny now, is it?
Paul Soter, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. So you've done a ton of comedy, you've done a ton of stuff. And what kind of advice do you have for young comedy makers?
We'd all kind of worked during the week, and then on weekends we just go pick up a camera and we go down to any park that was in New York City where we could try to find some green and shoot. We would have an idea.
And back then cameras were
bigger cameras, yeah.
On like VHS tapes.
I think a great way to kind of get better at making things is just going out every weekend trying to shoot something.
Can you tell me the plot of one of those things that you filmed?
Well, we had Chloroformer.
He was a bad guy. You know, it's this trope that we see in movies that a bad guy goes and chloroforms people as a way of kidnapping them. Our bad guy was he would chloroform people just for the sake of chloroforming them. He would sneak up behind somebody at the park and chloroform them and then just go away and leave them to wake up some minutes later. Lonesome Billy, where Erik is a cowboy just going around New York City in a cowboy outfit.
And eventually I run into an Indian, but the Indian was Jay. He was an East Indian instead of a Native American Indian. One of my favorites too, we shot a short film called Paralegal. Kevin Heffernan played a paralegal who posed for Playgirl and he got fired.
Yeah, no, he was going to sue to get his job back. And that was a good sketch.
That was really fun.
Just silly stuff.
Silly little stuff.
Sometimes it really doesn't have to have a point, which is fun. Just go out and shoot stuff.
Yeah, come up with fun characters, constantly trying to just come up with ideas and just picking up a camera and going and making it. That's the nice thing about having the iPhone these days is you don't have to have the gigantic camera, the
looks
tape.
beautiful.
Yeah, you just take your iPhone or Samsung and you just put it up on the computer and edit it. So just constantly keep practicing.
My tip for young content makers, work with people that you like and people that you think are funny. Nobody, I think, can do this on their own. And as long as you're making each other laugh, people will enjoy watching you guys make each other laugh. So even if you're not necessarily funny to other people, people do like watching people make each other laugh. So find people who make you laugh and you enjoy working with and make stuff with them. Yeah, when we were in college, there were probably 12 of us. And then the first iteration of Broken Lizard in New York, there were more people.
Yeah. And what kind of careers can you think of that they have now?
Some people became teachers.
Marketing,
That guy went on to be a professional chloroformer.
I think it's not for everyone because you don't make money and the hours are tough because you work all night into the night. And some people just don't like hanging around with a bunch of dudes who sit around making jokes about each other's moms. Not everybody likes that. We were the 5 guys who were still having a good time after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. And everybody else just kind of wanted to move on with their lives. Okay, sounds like you guys fancy yourself drinkers, huh? Well, why don't you pick your best 2, Friedrich? You just open up a can of corn.